They called me mad. And maybe they were right. But here's what they never considered. Every system that ever changed the world was built by someone. The previous system, called unstable. Madness is just vision, without the patience to wait for permission. I see the architecture underneath the surfaces, the fault lines running through the confident discourses, the way the walls lean slightly in directions nobody maps because it threatens their projections. I walk through conversations like a cartographer, marking every inconsistency and every blur between what people say and what their shoulders carry, between the public oath and what they do in February. They called it madness when I changed the operation, dismantled what was working for a better foundation. Said I was erratic, said I'd lost the thread. I was just reading something 3 years up ahead. The madman sees the fracture in the bridge before the crossing, feels the temperature drop before the frost, and warns the room laughs, the room ignores it, then the bridge collapses and the room explores it. Mad is just the word the comfortable invented, for the man whose vision left them all disoriented, for the one who moves before the movement has a name, for the one who plays entirely different game. Madman with the blueprint in the marrow, madman thinking wide while they think narrow, jazz bleeding through the static of the logical, madman operating at the biological limit of the possible, then past it. Madman building what they said won't last it. 808 heavy like a revelation. Madman fueled by pure dislocation. I don't sleep the way the regulated people sleep. I descend into a different kind of deep, where the problems I've been carrying decompose and reassemble into something nobody knows yet, because the yet is where I permanently reside, in the corridor between the current and the wide open territory of the not yet navigated, where everything I'm building is still underrated. They medicated men like me in other centuries, locked the inconvenient visionaries in penitentiaries of diagnosis, of comfortable dismissal of everything that made the institution bristle. But the institution always built its monuments on the foundations of the ones it called ornaments, of chaos called disturbances, called problems, then claim the inheritance when history absolves them. There is a particular loneliness in seeing what the room will only understand after grieving the loss of what they could have built together if they'd followed the madman through the weather. The prophet and madman share a frequency. Only time determines the adequacy of what they saw. The difference is the distance between the vision and the world's resistance. I've broken bread with men who call me volatile, watched them build their empires in my discarded file of ideas they dismissed as too ambitious, too expensive, too disruptive, too capricious. Now they reference me in rooms where I'm not present, use my methods without mentioning the center where they came from, who first pulled the ridicule, who sat alone with the impossible as vestibule to everything they now consider fundamental. I was the one they labeled detrimental to the process, to the culture, to the order. I was just a man who kept expanding the border, and history is the cost of this particular wiring, attacks on every relationship requiring more than I can give inside the ordinary, more than fits inside the customary. The madman loves too large, commits too fully, burns too bright, feels everything unruly, and the wreckage of that burning is as real as every extraordinary thing the burning built. Madman never learned the art of dimming. Madman always at the edge, always swimming against the current of the carefully constructed. Madman beautifully, precisely corrupted by the vision that he cannot stop from coming, by the drumbeat in the chest that keeps on drumming past the hour when the reasonable retire. Madman irreversibly on fire. I made peace with it eventually. The madness, stopped trying to translate it into something the room could metabolize without discomfort. Started wearing it the where you wear a scar, not with pride exactly, but with the honesty of a man who stopped pretending. The wound wasn't there. The madmen I've admired most weren't chaotic. They were precise, in ways that looked like chaos to anyone, operating at a lower resolution. That's the distinction. Nobody tells you. Real madness is destructive. But the thing they call madness, and what they actually mean is unfamiliar, uncontainable, the head of its time. That's not madness. That's just the future, wearing an uncomfortable face in an impatient present. I stopped apologizing for arriving early.